And this is the scene, everyone. Welcome to Big Oak Stadium, Modell Walsh Memorial Stadium, Bob Coleman Field. No matter what the name is, it's the home of the Robbinsville Black Knights. We're back home for the first time in a few weeks, our first telecast, and we'll have 3 to go, counting tonight, of course, to count us out here in the regular season. Hopefully a long streak of games coming your way, counting playoffs, but you are watching the right place here on the Graham Star Sports Network as your exclusive home for all things Robbinsville Black Knights athletics and beyond. Kevin Hensley with you here on GrahamStarSports.com. We appreciate you all being with us wherever you may be tuned in. We have the Andrews Wildcats in town for homecoming tonight. It's the homecoming festivities, and there's 10 beautiful young ladies across the way in the Robbinsville Elementary School gym that we will spotlight at halftime. We're going to try a little trickery and get down on the field and see if we can get a sideline camera on that. If we can, Audrey will be doing a fine job over here to my right, making sure you guys are tuned right into the action here on GrahamStarSports.com. Well, fans, we went live a few minutes earlier than we anticipated because we thought our high school band was going to be able to play, and I think they did too. They actually made their way out on the sideline about 6:55 right here below us, but they're not on the field. We still have warm-ups going on, as you can see. Big conference matchup with the defending champions from the next county over. So if you're a Wildcat, you're very much welcome here as well, here at GrahamStarSports.com. Stay with us, fans. We'll be back for our opening introductions, anything going on before the game, anything we want to spotlight, of course, and then, of course, kickoff and all that good jazz. You're watching the Graham Star Sports Network.
Drum major Aiden Holder, is your band ready to enter the field for competition?
First time I've seen him on the field. I know, but like on the field. I am Dawes. Since the beginning of time, we have been. I am the end. Centuries ago, we found that we could meet the twilight's month. The earth grew and mountains beat. We met. The world turned ice and snow. We met. So the ocean was turned and still toward the life after the rain. We met. Without repentance, we intend to be together for eternity.
Holy homecoming. We can't miss it.
I got you, gang. I got you, bruh.
I know you do, bro. BRUH.
My cousin's still out there with her little broke arm. The clouds are sky without
Yeah. Or I missed.
We'll get it later. We'll get it later.
One night did. Yes, see. Took the secretary away. Saved what, $30,000, $40,000 a year? Did you get a penny of that? All that. It was leaving. That wasn't right.
Hey, you come back at contractor, please.
No problem, Drew.
That's not you.
Johnny, you'd be a good parole officer.
Yeah.
Good. Real good parole officer.
I still have a headache, but
That's right. Reagan's hanging it on us.
well, I always have a headache. Dang. Sunday night, I took Colson back to Robbinsville. On the way home, I was like, oh my gosh. And as soon as I walked through my front door, I started vomiting everywhere on my carpeted living surface. My girl was so dang. But then I woke her up.
Yeah.
With the Black Knight Marching Band.
Captains are on the field, and at least for Robbinsville anyway, is Cutler Adams and Cage Williams, the usual suspects, Biscuit and Gravy as they call each other. And they have been the captains all year long. Andrews finally trudging out, and we'll see if they take their ceremonial walk through the stands. That's a tradition they do down in Cherokee County, walking through the bleachers. I don't think they're going to do that tonight. Looks like the Cats are all business. And the top four are going to break away for captain's meeting at the 50-yard line. It'll be, well, we'll see them here in just a moment. They'll get jogged out. They're right off screen from us right now. Looks like we have number 77. That's Tyler West, back from injury. Good to see him back tonight. Number 5, Dalton Rose with us as well. Number 12 is Graham Birch. And number 51, I believe that is Antonio Hernandez, is going to be your 4th captain for the Wildcats. Banners out. Players are ready to go. It's a packed night. We hope you enjoy our broadcast here at the Gramstar Sports Network.
Captains representing the visiting Andrews Wildcats. Number 5, Dalton Rose. Number 12, Graham Birch. Number 51, Antonio Hernandez. Number 77, Tyler West. Captains representing your Robbinsville Black Knights. Number 4, Senior Cutler Adams. Number 33, Senior Cage Williams.
And can you believe the PA guy did that without taking a breath? That's impressive, fans, to say the very least. Noah Crow, our PA announcer. Other games going on tonight, of course. Murphy at Swain. They'll be on the Maroon Devils Network if you want to alternate back and forth. Devils have a good team this year. Only undefeated team left in the Smoky Mountain Conference overall. They are 7-0 going into tonight's matchup with the Bulldogs. Cherokee and Hayesville are set to tango as well in our other matchup of the divisional play. 2 games left for Robbinsville as they're looking to break out of the pack. Knights win the toss. They'll strike first here on the Gramstar Sports Network. We really hoped that we would be able to go live last year. Tried every way possible to go live, and Andrews was not able to pull that off. But it was a wonderful ball game nonetheless. High intensity as we expected. And the banner just glistening in 1080. We hope you're enjoying that. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast, and we'll keep going here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Boys are just about set to break through the banner, as are the Wildcats, looking a little bit larger in number. Since JV season's over, Robbinsville, the JV champions, so they've got some younger players pulled up too. And you see them come out to the field to a loud ovation here at the Big Oaks. It's a Friday night tradition unlike any other that you'll find. Black Knight football just about as unique as anywhere in the world. Just something prestigious and sentimental about the Friday Night Lights in Graham County, North Carolina. The Knights will be receiving the ball first, as we just mentioned. And we hope you enjoy our broadcast, fans. We hope and see that it looks like a lot more are tuning in here at the last moment. We're used to that kind of a rush. Appreciate you all being with us here on GramstarSports.com. If anytime Andrews or another team you're interested in is playing at Robbinsville, keep an eye on the schedules, fans. We'll more than likely have the home game broadcast for you right here on GramstarSports.com. And the Wildcats jog out onto the field. We're just about set to go here in our opening quarter. Kevin Hensley and the distinguished Audrey Colvin, the pride of Topton, North Carolina, with us tonight. I said the pride of Topton, North Carolina, with us tonight. Don't you live in Topton? You live in Topton, don't you? Where do you live at? You live in Marble. Oh, my gosh. Somebody's house is in Topton. Grandma's? You got somebody's house. Your mom's house is in Topton. See, I can't be completely mistaken for being wrong about that. She's an Andrews alum, so if she starts getting to be too much of a homer, I can mute her, fans. Don't worry.
Zeke Silvers.
Zeke Silvers back to receive. And kickoff's up. Snagged at the 39 by Quinn Jumper, and he'll get tackled quickly by a pair of Wildcats. That was Holden Todd and number 52, who we don't have on our roster.
First and 10.
But the Knights are in business almost at midfield on the first drive of the ball game, 1st and 10. At the 46 and 3/4, we'll call it the 47-yard line. Interesting weather here tonight in Robbinsville. It's supposed to be chilly as the night goes on, but right now it's pretty nice here on this Friday night in mid-October. Cutler Adams up the middle. Tackled by number 51, Antonio Hernandez. Picks up a yard. He's 2nd and 9.
Rest at their own 48-yard line.
And the officials have the ball for sure on the 48-yard line, indisputably. If you have time tomorrow, fans, join us on Facebook. It'll be Robbinsville and Murphy in youth football action for the low cost of $0.00. You can join us all day long for any of the 4 games. And hand off to Darian Ledbetter, caught in the backfield for a loss.
Taking down by number 5, Dalton Rose for the Wildcats.
Number 5, Dalton Rose, and number 56, who we also don't have on our roster.
3rd down, 3rd and 13 for the Black Knight offense.
So a 4-yard loss for Mr. Ledbetter on that handoff. 3rd and a long 12. Call it 13 here on GramStarSports.com. Don Carpenter rolls out. Senior quarterback fires it. And it was intended for Bryce Adams, but a bit high and a bit wide. It'll find the sideline instead. And how about that, fans? Wildcats come out and force a 3 and out to begin the ball game.
Number 33, senior Cage Williams, will punt the ball away for the Black Knights.
So Cage Williams at the 30-yard line to punt away. Samuel Preston and Eli Aguilar back to receive the punt. They're going to scoop it up at the 16, and Zeke Silvers is not going to let him get far. He got loose, but he got tackled by number 42. That is Riley Waldrop on the drop when it's all said and done. 1st and 10 at the 23, I believe we're going to spot it, yard line. It will be at the 23. Short return, about 4 yards on the return for the Wildcats. Silvers wrapped him up, tried to wrestle him to the ground, and was unsuccessful. Janelle Rattler is feeding us messages in here, trying to be incognito about it. We appreciate her being so kind to us. Black Knight Quarterback Club, very privileged to have Janelle Rattler. And a big hit on the left side, or the right side, excuse me.
Tackle led by number 2, senior Chase Calhoun.
Calhoun leads the tackle. Aguilar picks up about 6 on the play, it looks like. 2nd down and 4. Tackle led by Cherokee transfer for his senior campaign. Making a name for himself this year is Mr. Chase Calhoun. Up the middle and around to the right side, Dalton Rose. And Ledbetter catches him out in the open field, but that's enough to move the chains. It'll give the Wildcats the first down of the ball game. Out to the 40-yard line. So how about that 11-yard spurt from Mr. Rose? And you see the end result. Wildcats have a fresh set of downs here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Next week will be against Hayesville, and the season finale against Swain County. That's going to be a big one on senior night. Next week's Hall of Fame night. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage, tripped up by Cutler Adams.
Senior Cutler Adams.
They're going to get him back to the line of scrimmage. Mr. Preston tripped up. No gain, no loss. 2nd and 10. 9:08 to play here in the first quarter. And number 5, Dalton Rose up the gut. He got some positive yardage. Tackled by Quinn Jumper. Cage Williams helping out on that as well. Brings up 3rd down and 4, so a 6-yard gain.
46-yard line brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 4 against the Black Knight defense.
And it's 3rd and 4 now for Andrews, right at the 46-yard line. Here below us, Wildcats trimmed out in their white with red tonight. Inverse to their home uniforms, of course, the black and red. And a rumble up the middle. Rose up the gut. Bryce Adams and Quinn Jumper helping the charge. 3-yard gain for Mr. Rose. And it'll be 4th and short for the Cats. If you're Andrews, you go for it here. I don't think there's any question about that.
It's 4th down.
The way they're moving the ball here in the early going, especially. And you hear the fans cheering on both sides of the stadium. Packed house tonight. As we said, homecoming is on the slate. But there's a game to attend to on the field as well, and the push is going to be more than enough. I mean more than enough. Let's see who comes up off the dog pile here. It looks like it's going to be number 3. That was Everett Tatham straight ahead. No, excuse me. Number 5, Dalton Rose, was on the carry. And he picked up 2 yards to get the first down. As Audrey Coleman right down, tackle by everyone. 1st and 10. Yeah, with the eye roll. Yes, forgot the eye roll. We need to keep Audrey's game notes in the Smithsonian sometime, folks. I'm telling you, they're wonderful. They'll give you a good chuckle late at night. Pass complete to Samuel Preston by quarterback Everett Tatham. His first pass of the ball game is successful. Called about 2nd and 6 to go, it looks like, at the 45-yard line.
And up the middle, number 5,
Dalton Rose again. Wildcats doing a nice job methodically moving the ball up the field.
37-yard line.
Back to the 37. That's an 8-yard gain. And Colson Dooley is credited with the tackle as he jogs off the field. Dane Webster will jog out to take his place. 1st and 10 for Andrews at the 37-yard line. 8-yard gain for Mr. Rose. So Wildcats slowly but surely creeping towards the goal line. Up the middle again, finds a little bit of open room. Quinn Jumper shuts down Dalton, or excuse me, that's number 4, Eli Aguilar. I beg your pardon.
12, Quinn Jumper.
3-yard gain that time. And the big junior middle linebacker comes in and shuts him down here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Jumper has grown into a swelled young man, to say the very least. 5'11", 170 in your program. And deceptively fast, deceptively strong, and he's showing just why here tonight. Keeper by Tatham is going to go nowhere. Bryce Adams and Roman Jones say nay to Mr. Tatham's attempt. Murphy's up 7-0 on Swain already in the first quarter. How about that? Well, if anybody could have threw that in their office pool, if they did, probably just won a big pot of money. 1 yard they're going to give Mr. Tatham after all that is said and done. 3rd and 6. And the White Knights hope to deliver the boom that's playing over the speakers right now. Eli Aguilar takes the delayed handoff, and he goes nowhere. How about Dane Webster getting in there to lay down Mr. Aguilar? And Aguilar a little slow to get up. They finally just scooped him up. I think he's A-OK. They did not stop the clock because they never blew a whistle that I heard anyway. So a 3-yard loss for Eli Aguilar. And after converting 1, 2, 3 first downs, it's 4th and 9 to 36. And it looks like Graham Birch is out to punt the ball away. For some reason, Colvin snickers over that. Cutler Adams back at the 5-yard line, and that's going to get way past the 5. That may go to the science building. It's going to die a death, though. It's hung hard left. I don't know.
Rolls into the end zone
I think he might have shanked his tee shot a little bit there.
for the Black Knights. And the Black Knight offense comes onto the field at their own 20-yard line. First and
Good
10.
punt by Mr. Birch all the way out to the 20 on the touchback, and the Knights will get it back. No score with 3:39 to play here in our opening quarter. Fans, our regular season of volleyball is finished, but we will have the first round of the state playoffs. I'm sure Robbinsville will get a home game, but it will depend a lot on how the conference tournament plays out. It's being held at Andrews this year. Begins tomorrow. Varsity plays Monday. JV's played tomorrow against Swain. Robbinsville takes on the hosting Lady Cats on Monday at 6.
Williams on the carry.
As Cage Williams rumbles up the middle.
Battle led by number 52 for the Andrews Wildcats.
And we've got a roster up here that sadly does not have some of these newer JVs included. We apologize for that. There's 3 names at the bottom with no numbers. We could just assign them Noah and take a 33% chance each time if you wanted to. Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. So Williams got 4 yards, and we'll see what we can do on 2nd and 6. Pitch goes to Cutler Adams around the right side, still on his feet, wrapped up by 52 again.
First and 10, Black Knights.
Clock winds, ball at
Robbinsville has
the
ball.
33-yard line, 9-yard pickup. You got some names for us?
Jerry Cable is 52.
Jerry Cable. I've got him as 42 on here. Okay, that works. How about that? Jerry Cable, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Dusty Rose wants some money after that. Cutler Adams is going to need some money in the bank. As will Cage Williams. This is a gravy tag team in the drive. Cage Williams gone. The big fullback. 67 yards to the house. And Robbinsville has put 6 on the board here in the first quarter. And that's all, I'm fine. Drew Ford has broke out saliva, folks. It's our copyright infringement moment of the night, brought to you by Click, Click, Boom. 2-point conversion attempt coming. So, Cage Williams, 67 yards. And with 2:19 to go, Robbinsville has struck. Conversion time. Knights don't have a whole lot going in the PAT game this year. Dalton Wiggins working every day to improve that.
And the point after
Cutler Adams is stopped short of the conversion run. And you hear the cheers of the Black Knight faithful as they strike first. We'll step aside on GramstarSports.com. Gramstar Sports Network.
Dalton Wiggins kicks the ball off for the Black Knights.
And the fair catch made by number 80, Braxton Rickett, the one and only.
By number 80, Braxton Rickett for the Andrews Wildcats.
The pride of Dane Rickett, of course. Distinguished Cherokee County Principal Extraordinaire. Love Mr. Rickett.
10 against the
Hope he's listening tonight. I'm sure he's actually here. Hope he's not had to buy a ticket to watch. And Andrews will start at the 29-yard line. So Cage Williams goes 67 yards. Cutler Adams tried a 2-point conversion and was stopped just short of the mark. Sort of like my love life. 1st and 10 at the 29 with 2:19 to play. Here in the first quarter, tell me I'm wrong, Audrey. Tell me I'm wrong. Pass picked off by Roman Jones. And he's up the sideline. Good blocking. He is bullied out of bounds around the 15-yard line. I think they're going to have him marked at the 13, it looks like. Paige Jones, the proud mama of Roman, is kind of obscuring our view. But I think that's worth the cause. What do you think? Nice interception for Roman Jones. And it is at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
So Roman Jones gets another interception. I have to check out here in just a moment, see how many he's had this season. Knights are in business. Cutler Adams with the ball. It's loose. He scoops it back up. Plenty of time to maybe profit some yardage, and he does. Good work by the senior running back, 5'11", 192 pounds. I highly dispute that, but nonetheless.
Taking out of bounds, number 15, Kelby Waldrop.
Kelby Waldrop for the Wildcats gets his first crack of the night. But that is a 4-yard gain after all is said and done. And inside the inside the 10-yard line now, I beg your pardon. 2nd down and 6. $1:59 to play in the first quarter. Adams again shoots loose. Nobody there to stop him.
Touchdown, Robbinsville.
It's good that Chase Calhoun was there just in case, but he had to kind of shove Calhoun out of the way just to step in the end zone. It is 12-0 Robbinsville. Knights have struck for 2 touchdowns in a span of 25 seconds. How about that, fans?
And the Black Knights line up for the 2-point.
Yeah. Audrey Colvin spouting out some good knowledge over here. Keep it up, Black Knights. Former Andrews Wildcat alum, by the way. Just point that out. Carpenter rolls out for the pass. It's good. Cage Williams snags the 2-point conversion. So let's go to another break. When we come back, it's 14-0 Robbinsville here on the Gramstar Sports Network. As we rejoin you, Dalton
Kickoff return for the Wildcats.
Rose, I believe it was, on the return. Maybe not. It was number 1. I'm sorry, Samuel Preston. My apologies. Riley Waldrop. He is 42 at home, 60 on the road. Yep, we got alternate jerseys. Same with, yeah, he is. When we're on the road, he is. Isaac is 61 when we're home, or excuse me, on the road. 23 when we're here. Get the rosters all sorted out. $1:48 to play here in the first quarter. Andrews will begin at the 30-yard line, and hopefully for the Wildcats, not throw a pick right away. You want to keep the drive going. Who you rooting for, girl?
And up the middle, number 5, Dalton Rose. On the
Dalton Rose, straight up the middle.
Tackle led by number 6, Bryce Adams.
Adams tackle. Picks up 5. It's 2nd and 5.
Handoff goes to number 5, Dalton Rose for the Wildcats.
It's
Tackle
Colby
on the play
55 on
plays
their
number 6, Bryce Adams for the Black Knights.
So, Mr. Rose has been the go-to so far. He's got 8 yards on this drive.
Black Knight defense pushed back out to the Wildcat 38-yard line, brings up 3rd and 2.
And now it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down, Black Knight fans.
$14-0 here in the first quarter.
Quarterback number 3, Everett Tatham
on the sneak up the middle. It works. It moves the chains.
Black Knight defense pushed out to the Wildcat 45-yard line. Brings up
7-yard gain for Tatham. It'll be a first down for the Wildcats. And that may actually be our final play of the stanza because the clock is running and I don't see anybody scampering to the line of scrimmage. Well, Robbinsville has came out and in a span of about 25 seconds, punched 2 scores on the board, a 2-point conversion pass. And we'll go to the second. Robbinsville 14, Andrews 0. Stay with us, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Fans, welcome back to Big Oak Stadium. Second quarter underway here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Kevin Hensley and Audrey Colvin with you for tonight's broadcast of Black Knights and Wildcats football. Eddie Lell on the tackle that will begin our second quarter.
Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knights.
It's tough to move the chains. 1st and 10 once again. Wildcats have definitely punched more first downs tonight than Robbinsville. That's their 5th one already to Robbinsville's dos. Excuse me, I guess I do have 2. But the Knights lead 14-0. Tatham hands it off to number 25, Holden Todd.
Right side, number 25, Holden Todd on the carry.
Makes his debut on the carrying side of the ball tonight.
Tackle led by number 6, Bryce Adams, number 8, Caden Lale for the Black Knights.
1 yard gain.
1 yard on the play brings up 2nd and 9 against the Black Knight defense.
Around the left side, finally tripped up low by Cooper Adams. Graham Birch on the run.
17, Cooper Adams for the Black Knights. Black Knight defense pushed back to their own 33-yard line.
So a 10-yard pickup, 1st and 10. Wildcats, that makes 7 conversion attempts to first for the Cats tonight. Everett Tatham on the keeper. I'll tell you one thing, the Knights, save for one massive push, have had Tatham's number so far tonight.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd.
No gain, no loss.
Special happy birthday goes out tonight to Haley Garland. Haley Garland, where are you? Happy birthday, Haley Garland.
Tatham rolls back. Pass complete.
Complete on the left sidelines for the Andrews Wildcats. Pass complete to number 12, Graham Birch.
Birch with the reception, but dropped himself there, so to speak. Had to go low just to make the catch, but he does so.
Ball sits at the Black Knight 30-yard line. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
It is indeed 3rd down here in Robbinsville. 3rd and 7, as a matter of fact, for the Wildcats at the 30-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle. Good push to get a few extra yard or 2, maybe.
Handoff up the middle, number 5, Dalton Rose on the carry for the Black Knight, or for the Wildcats, rather. 54. Tackle on the play by number 54, Kellen Inslee for the Black Knights.
Kellen Inslee with the tackle. 2-yard gain. 4th down and 5. Wildcats 28-yard line, and they're going to set up for a field goal. That's going to be about 45. It will be about 45 yards. It's up, and it's going to be just short. Boy, it was on the money, I'm talking. If he'd had a little more power behind it, that would have went through the uprights. We'll step aside, fans. 14-0 Black Knights here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Well, fans, we're back, but as soon as we came back, the Wildcats called a timeout. Timeout Andrews. So that is their first of the ball game and first one overall. And looks like we're finally set to go here. Second quarter with 8:02 to play. Swain has struck and taken the lead in Bryson City.
No, 7-6 Murphy.
I thought he said 8-7 Swain, did he not? Okay, my apologies. 7-6 Murphy over Swain at the moment. Cutler Adams runs amok. What else is new? 30 1/4 yards according to our official on the field. And that'll turn the ball over to the Andrews side of the field, right on the 50. I'm talking. Boy, what a 30-yard run by Cutler Adams to bust loose. He's about impossible to take down once he's off and running.
Swain County 7-6.
Oh, it is 7-6. My apologies. Bottling a lot of information up here. 1st and 10 at the 50. Pitch goes to Cutler Adams again around the right side. Dalton Rose will tackle him that time. Rose wrangles into the ground with, I won't say ease, but he got him dropped. About a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. One-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Now let's line up here, 2nd and 9 with 6:42 to play. Quick pass complete to Darian Ledbetter. His first reception of the ball game. He's still on his feet, juking and jiving his way through traffic. He's at the 20-yard line and finally brought down. But they're going to settle him out at the 21. I just didn't know what was going on. I was like, whoa. You're good. You're good. Do whatever you got to do. There's plenty of slack. Go ahead. Take what you need. While you're trying to keep us on the air here, folks, we appreciate Audrey Colvin.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
How about the 29-yard completion to Mr. Ledbetter, 1st and 10. And look out, Knights are at the 21. Good to always hear quiet ride at a football game. I'll take that. There's Cutler Adams up the middle. 6:18 to play in the half. And we don't have a 56 on our roster, but they're going to say that's Landon Green, but he's supposed to be 61 in your heart, so we'll take Audrey's word for it, I guess. We needed you to go down and get rosters for the game, Audrey. Here's the pitch to Chase Calhoun.
Chase Calhoun, senior for the Black Knights on the carry.
He disappeared somewhere underneath the cheerleading deck. We hope he's okay. We think he is. I'm joking, Audrey. If we can't see him, it's a joke. Good grief. She simplifies everything to the nth degree. That what? That he was alive? Oh, you actually like him? Yeah. Good kid, apparently. If Audrey Colvin says you're a good kid, you must be almost saintly, honestly.
It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
He what? Wow. That's good parenting in 2023.
And off the right, number 4, senior Cutler Adams.
Discussing the boys' love life. My goodness.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
So I'll be 1st and 10 now for Robbinsville.
1st and goal, Black Knights.
Who's his girlfriend? Are you going to tell us? Sam.
Like a Leah or something. I think it starts with A.
Sam, Leah, or it starts with an A, fans. If you can guess the correct answer, we'll give you free tickets to next week's game.
And up to Cutler Adams on the carry for the Black Knights.
Cutler Adams goes around the right side.
For the Wildcats.
And actually lost a yard after that one. Alexis it is. We go with Alexis. Okay.
Homecoming court participant or their escort will be allowed on the sidelines during halftime.
2nd and 11. Hand off to Adams. He's open. Touchdown, Black Knights. Cutler Adams with his second score of the game. This one for 11 yards. It comes with 4:28 to play here in the first half. 20-0 Robbinsville. And it looks like the Knights are going to go for 2.
Black Knights line up for a 2-point conversion.
It's not the stronger out of this having this battle.
Hand off to Adams again. Why not? And they're going to say he got in there for the 2-point conversion. So with 4:28 to play here in the first half, Robbinsville in full control is 22-0 on the Graham Star Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Dalton Wiggins with the kickoff save. Catch made by number 44. That is Will Roberts in your program. So the Cats will get it back. It's odd, had a lot of success on the ground in this ball game, but have yet to crack the scoreboard. Just don't play it when we're having like a 4-yard loss or something. Where it's 1st and 10. Oh my goodness. How are you? Good. You want me to interview you on the air? You want me to interview you on the air? Oh, you don't? Rayleigh Knowles kind of shorting out on us, folks.
Pass complete to number 12, Graham Birch.
Graham Birch with the reception. But it's going to be a 5-yard loss. Who made the tackle?
25-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 15 against the Black Knight defense.
So 5-yard deficit after all is said and done. 2nd and 15 to go. Never did see who actually made the tackle. My apologies.
Number 5, Dalton Rose on the carry.
Dalton Rose on the carry.
Number 12, Quinn Jumper.
Quinn Jumper with the tackle.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 3rd and 10 against the Black Knight defense. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
3rd and 10. Pass falls incomplete. Intended to Samuel Preston. He was the intended target under heavy pressure. Everett Tatham had to get rid of it. So it's a quick 3 and out. And after the pass-heavy efforts of the Cats go to naught, it looks like number 12, Graham Birch, is going to punt it away. And, boy, what a nice punt again by Birch. It's going to roll out at the 28-yard line. Wow, what a punt by Graham Birch. Boy's got a leg on him. With 2:59 to play, it'll be Robbinsville football here on the Graham Star Sports Network. How you like that? Pass complete. As we're back with you live. Bryce Adams gets his first reception of the ball game.
Taken down there by number 8, Kincaid Watkins for the Wildcats. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
What a fun name to say there. 15-yard completion. Kincaid Watkins. Kincaid. Kincaid.
That's why he goes to KK.
KK Watkins it is.
It's awful close to,
Yeah, it is, but we're not going to talk about that. Penalty flag.
Ball foul, false start against the Black Knights.
Fancy believe this. That's the first penalty of the ball game. Unreal. And that'll back him up 5 yards. Nice. We'll try it again. 2nd and 15 from the 38-yard line. Audrey Colvin's got us covered up here, fans. Did not see it. Call chicanery on the officials. Hand off to Cutler Adams as we're going to roll on regardless. Quick tackle made by Tyler West, the big senior tackle. That's been getting some looks from the next level, and you can see why if you look at the young man. He's only 6'5", 285 pounds. Nothing to sneeze at. Committed. Fully. Signed on the dotted line already. I don't know if he signed. I think he's verbally committed. He could change jerseys still. Darian Ledbetter still on his feet. Finally brought down by number 52, Jerry Cable.
And the Black Knights move the ball down just outside the 31-yard line of the Andrews Wildcats. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
32 yards for Mr. Ledbetter on that run. And it's 1st and 10 for Robbinsville, and they're moving along quickly. Adams again trying to gas the Wildcats here. And with their lack of depth, that's not a bad strategy.
Tackle on the play by number 52, Jerry Cable, number 77.
Sweet, but he hadn't signed yet. It's different. Sign day hadn't came up yet.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 for the Black Knights.
And passes intercepted by number 15, Kelby Waldroop for the Wildcats. So that'll stunt the Wildcats where they stand. How about that?
Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Carlos.
12 on the field.
Start.
Penalty flag before the play. 12 people on the field.
I believe they've got too many people out there.
So too many men on the field is the call.
Dead ball foul, false start against the Wildcats.
They had to be emailed. They thought false start.
Also a dead ball foul, too many men on the field against the Black Knights. Penalties offset, they'll repeat first. Ball sits at the Wildcat 33-yard line, brings up 1st down. 3rd and 6 against the Black Knight defense.
43 seconds.
Looks like we lost our connection for a moment. May or may not have a guilty party for that, but that's all right. We'll go along here. 3rd and 6 with 31 seconds to play in the half. You haven't missed much. We had a lengthy timeout after the penalties assessed against the Wildcats and the Black Knights. 22-0 still. Andrews in possession. 4th down and 6.
Senior Chase Calhoun, number 72, Titan Tisadesky.
They moved the marker up. I'd stand corrected. 4th and
Timeout.
2. And it looks like a timeout's been called again on the field, but we missed by who. And we apologize for that, folks. Hopefully we won't lose our connection again here on the Grand Star Sports Network. I never quite know what's going to happen when you're hardwired to anything. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, we're out of the timeout. Looks like we got 25 seconds to play. 4th and 2, and the Cats are going to punt the ball away. They will be receiving to begin the second half. And it looks like Andrews will jog off the field. Robbinsville will jog back on with its offense. 20 seconds to play. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line right here below us on the Graham Star Sports Network.
And 10, Black Knights.
1st and 10 now at the 44-yard line. And now the Cats have called a timeout, so we just continue to linger here in the first half. We'll step aside here on GrahamStarSports.com. Well, we're back live, fans. 22-0 is the score, and it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line for Robbinsville.
Intended for number 5, Darian Ledbetter. Pass ball's incomplete. Who scored a touchdown?
Swain has scored a touchdown, apparently.
Yeah, that's it. They're going for 2.
So touchdown counts. That should put Swain ahead 12-7, if I'm counting correctly in my head. For once I did something right. I can't believe it. So Darian Ledbetter unable to reel in the pass. And the conversion is good, so that'll make it 14-7 Swain now, just up the road from us in Bryson City. Pass complete here, however, to Darian Ledbetter, and pass complete. Jerry Cable, everybody on the field tried to call a face mask, but the officials. 9.9 to play, and we'll step aside once more here in the first half.
Say bad words.
22-0, last play of the half. Cutler Adams is off to the races. He is tackled out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Takes the ball down inside the 25-yard line of the Andrews Wildcats. Taken out of bounds at the Wildcat 22-yard line. Taken out of bounds by number 8, Kincaid Watkins.
And that'll be enough for one more try. Nice gain, 34 yards on the reception, and it'll be 1st and 10. Complete to Cage Williams. He just reeled it in. Easy peasy, touchdown, Robbinsville. Gage Williams, 22-yard touchdown reception. Boy, there was nobody in the vicinity of Mr. Williams. And Carpenter will just creep it on in. Why not?
With 0.8 seconds left in the first half.
No, that's high. Halftime.
That's the half. Buzzer.
Looks like the clock has rung out. We'll go to the break, fans. It's 30-0. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone, to Big Oak Stadium. It's 30-0 Robbinsville, as we're back with you from all the pomp and circumstance of homecoming. Shout out to Taylor Ann Jackson. I call her Sunshine on the softball team, and she lit up just like it was daylight out here when her name was announced. We'll have a little bit of a story on Miss Taylor in next week's edition of the Graham Star. For the second half, though, we're going to focus back on football. It's all Robbinsville at the moment, 30-0 as we come out of the halftime break, including one final punch that came at the buzzer, as a matter of fact.
Against the Black Knight defense.
Kevin Hensley and Audrey Colvin with you from under the Big Oaks on this unseasonably warm mid-October Friday night here in Graham County. Thank you, Audrey, for the halftime production. And for all I heard, went pretty well. She might have even threw in a little bit of commentary. Oh, my. Titan Teske on the tackle. Pickup of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Wildcats have moved the ball nicely tonight on the ground, just have not been able to find pay dirt. And Robbinsville has not had that problem. They have struck quick and they have struck often. Cage Williams and Cutler Adams with 2 touchdowns each. Run up the middle by Dalton Rose. Cage Williams on the tackle. Pickup of 3 yards, make it 3rd down and 5. Another quick reminder, fans, we'll be with you tomorrow on Facebook Live beginning at 9:30 a.m. And about 10:30, you can tune in to watch Drew Ford's Termites take on the Murphy Bulldogs live and in living color on Facebook. We'll have that streaming for you. It's a very stripped-down production when we're here on Saturday mornings. It's just a camera and a graphic and no play-by-play. If anything, you tune in for myself and Donald Rattler complaining for 6 hours, but it's fun nonetheless. Everett Tatham on the keeper. Picks up 6 yards. That's what was needed. Cage and Quinn on the tackle. 1st and 10. Andrews with another 1st down. It is misting on the field now, so the rain held off until after the homecoming festivities were over. First runner-up and second runners-up were a tie. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've covered a lot of football in my time. And Samuel Preston on the carry around the left side. Chase Calhoun and Bryce Adams on the effort. So we'll see what the flag is. That's only the 2nd penalty of the ball game. Oh, excuse me, the 3rd penalty of the ball game for either side, depending on who gets assessed to here. It's been a pretty clean game so far here on the Graham Star Sports Network. It's going to be a personal foul, face mask against Robbinsville. So that will back them up. 15 yards. It's an automatic first.
Against the Black Knights. Penalty moves the Wildcats down.
I'm glad you're with us here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We understand there's some buffering issues tonight. Guys, we're turned down just about as low as we can be if we don't want to go to 1998 dial-up quality video, and we don't want to do that. Well, we apologize. Maybe internet on your end, maybe the weather. Hardwired and doing the best we can to bring you superb coverage.
Number 4, senior Cutler Adams, and number 6, Bryce Adams.
Ball out to the 35.
Push back to their own 35-yard line.
7 yards.
2nd and 3 against the Black Knight defense.
2nd down and 3. Andrews once again moving the ball slowly. Seems like each time they've done that, they've ended up snake bit or stalled out. Cats trailing 32-0. Handoff goes to Dalton Rose again. He has gotten a lot of reps tonight. How about John Dominguez on the lead tackle for Robbinsville, number 74.
Number 33, senior Cage Williams. Number 74, John Dominguez on the tackle.
Minus 1 yard. First game back in a while for Mr. Dominguez.
Against the Black Knight defense.
Suffered a knee injury at Mountain Heritage, matter of fact. Audrey's first ever sideline game for those of you keeping score at home. Handoff goes to number 25. That was Holden Todd, 25.
Stop the clock.
Number 25, Holden Todd on the carry.
Dane Webster on the tackle.
Number 50, Dane Webster for the White Knights.
Watch your quiet.
Black Knight defense pushed back to the own 31-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
So it's a 4-yard gain. It's enough for the first. At the 31-yard line, 7:55 to play in the third quarter. And pass falls incomplete to Samuel Preston. What is it? Oh, yeah, you'll have to tell him then. Sorry.
Pass ball's incomplete. There's a maroon Toyota RAV4 that needs to please be moved. Tag number is PLE7342. A maroon Toyota RAV4. Please move your car before it has to be towed.
Mine starts with a T, and I drive a Toyota, so I think I'm it's out of the woods. It's black too, so maroon kind of tuned me out. Holding Todd on the carry, tackled by Chase Calhoun. So nice gain on second down, about 4 yards, and brings up third down and 6. Stand corrected, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. The preacher tells no lies. It's 3rd and 5. At 26, 7:05 to play in the third quarter. And off to Todd again. And Bryce Adams had him well scouted. Caught him in the pocket.
Tackle led by number 6, Bryce Adams.
Gains a yard, it looks like. Maybe 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2 yards.
Black Knight defense.
4th and 3. And once again, the Cats find themselves deep in Robbinsville territory, but kind of stalling out here on 4th and 3 at the 24-yard line.
All right, football fans, it's 4th down. Let's hear it for your team.
It's 4th down, and we're as live as we can be here on GramStarSports.com. We appreciate y'all being with us wherever you may be tuned in. And that might have got the job done. We have an injured Wildcat, I believe. No, he's going to be able to get back up gingerly, I might add. That's Grant Phillips that hyperextended that knee a little bit. That's Coach Phillips' son. He outgrew Brooke a little bit, didn't he? In the sibling chase for height, I think Grant won that one. She's smaller than you, I think. Yeah. Oh, she's incredibly smart. Turns it over on downs is the final nod either way, and regardless of the Phillips family's IQs, will roll on. Turnover to Robbinsville at the 23. Flag on the play.
Senior Cutler Adams on the carry for the Black Knights.
See what the call is. As we said, Hayesville here next Friday. That'll be Hall of Fame night. Swain County on October 27th for senior night. Face mask against Andrews. So that'll draw a penalty back. And the Knights will reap the benefits. 15-yard foul will get them all the way out to the 37-yard line. 38, I beg your pardon, should be.
15-yard penalty marked off against the Andrews.
This is from the spot, so it is 37. I stand corrected. First and 10 for Robbinsville.
Handoff off the left side, number 2, senior Chase Calhoun on the carry.
Chase Calhoun on the carry up the gut. Will Roberts leads the way for Andrews. You see Dane Webster jogging off the field a little gingerly.
Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Black Knights.
7-yard gain.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble everywhere. A fumble. They may have fumbled their way across the chains, as a matter of fact. And officials signal that Robbinsville's got it. Somebody got it. We're going to go with number 23. Isaac Collins?
Come up with this ball, they move the ball out to the 49-yard.
I guess so, because he wears 23 here at home. Well, and he is listed as a fullback on here, so he would be out there, I suppose. We'll go with that. We'll go with Isaac Collins. How about that? Well, that's a very unique way to get a first down here in football. We'll take it. Fumble recovery. Well, you know, when you run, you can go faster. That's what John Madden once said. That's insightful John Madden knowledge. You get that for free, fans, here on GramstarSports.com. Adams on the carry.
6 Landon Green, number 25 Holden Todd.
People hating on me.
Loss of a yard on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
No, nobody's hating on you.
Pictures on the phone. So, I'm sure I don't sound too old.
You do sound, yes, you do. I'll give you that. Pass complete. Plucked out of the hands of Darian Ledbetter. Ball fumbled, I guess, technically. It was kind of just punched out. And a tug of war between Chase Calhoun and Kincaid Watkins will end up going in favor of Calhoun.
My dad's fairly young. People always give us really weird looks on our out. Like somebody's called him.
Black Knights move the ball down to the
His
clock
wife
at 43
Is
yard
that
line.
right? That is my
Brings up
daughter.
3rd and
That's weird.
That is my daughter.
He's the only one
So
that can really
now we have to
It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
So it's 3rd and 2.
Hand off to number 4, senior Cutler Adams, finds his way down close to the 40-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 52, Jerry Cable.
Jerry Cable on the tackle.
There you go.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
Watch your why, huh? He started it, but he. And sometimes if you see everything set, you can start it yourself. But say he didn't even remember the page started. You see what I'm saying?
So that'll make it 1st and 10 now. Fresh set of downs for Robbinsville in full control of things with 3:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. Straight ahead.
33 senior Cage Williams on the carry.
Williams on the carry.
Tackle by number 56.
We finally got everything reset up here on the Gramstar Sports Network.
Guys move the ball down to the 34-yard line of the Andrews Wildcats.
How many pictures you got?
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Black Knights.
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you that. It's up 2nd and 4. And off to Cutler Adams.
Senior Cutler Adams on the left side.
He gets so close to busting loose on almost every play. Tackle made by number 44, Will Roberts, and number 1, Samuel Preston.
Number 44, Will Roberts.
8-yard gain will make it 1st and 10. Black Knights, excuse me. Williams off to the races, wrapped up and tackled by Graham Birch.
Pitch goes to the right side, number 33, senior Cage Williams. For the Black Knights, taking down number 12, Graham. Ball sits at the Wildcat 21-yard line. And off to number 4 off the left side.
Adams.
Carry for the Black Knights. Taken down by number 8.
What do you think he is?
For the Wildcats.
Same thing every single time. And tonight he switched it, and that's why he's playing so bad. All right, good program.
You got a penalty?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what it was. It's a hold against Robbinsville. You see a flag. Sorry about that, fans. I'll back them up to
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
the 30-yard line.
Puts the Black Knights back at the Wildcat 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 12 for the Black Knights.
Come on, Danny.
Darian Ledbetter takes off. He finds pay dirt. Touchdown, Black Knights. The delayed reaction because most of the fans couldn't see the touchdown score, but we'll make it happen. Officials signal it. It's 30 yards.
Have everybody stand up, show their moves. Whatever you want to play. Something that'll make them move.
And the Knights continue to extend their advantage. 36-0.
Conversion.
This game is turning into a Robbinsville showcase. Gage Williams fumbles the conversion pass.
Conversion fails for the Black
So that's going to go nowhere. We'll be right back, folks. 36-0 Black Knights. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, YMCA dials out, fans, as we welcome you back to the Big Oaks. Fans celebrating, including the class of 1958 down here cutting a rug below us.
Number 1, Samuel Preston on the kickoff return.
And a little bit of extracurricular activity goes on at the end of the kickoff. Took a while for the play to actually go dead.
On the tackle for the Black Knights.
Ledbetter with a 30-yard touchdown reception.
Black Knight defense comes onto the field at the Wildcat 30-yard line.
Conversion pass ends up being no good. Robbinsville leading 36-0 here in the third quarter. 50 seconds to play.
I know.
Star said something about all the Baptists that wouldn't do it.
Should have played Footloose just to make it even more appropriate. And looks like Dalton Rose has got some open real estate.
Dalton
Rose off to the races. I don't think anybody's going to stop him. The Blooming Rose of Andrews just scored a 70-yard touchdown, and the Cats are on the scoreboard.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Great minds, Nicola.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, that's one way to get it started back. Andrews finally cracks through here in the latter stages of quarter number trace. We're not going to talk about who's out there, Audrey. I'll give the Cats some props. 70-yard touchdown run. He still could have tripped. That takes some kind of talent to run 70 yards without falling over. And the conversion keeper is going to go nowhere.
Robbinsville 36, Andrews.
So the Cats on the board as we'll step aside once more here on the Gramstar Sports Network. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fans, there's a reason that Ritalin was created. We welcome you back to Big Oaks Stadium. 36-6 is your score with 38 seconds to play in the third quarter. I'm sorry. I apologize to the PC folks in the world. And a bobble kickoff reception by Darian Ledbetter, but he finally wrangles it in. And that'll get him out to the 39-yard line.
First and 10, Black Knights.
First and 10 will be the score. So a couple of quick scores have got us trying to play catch-up up here in the press box. 36-6 now. Here in the third quarter, we're in the waning seconds of it. Probably time for one play. Audrey, you want to come back and run camera tomorrow? all day?
She's going to take a 0.
She'll come up with something.
Quarterback number 6, Bryce Adams, hands the ball off to number 4, senior Cutler Adams for the Black Knights.
5.
Tackling the play with number 5, Dalton Rose.
So long story short, no. That's a big fat no ski. Okay, got it. All right, 1 yard for Cutler Adams. Are you guys going to go? Folks, if you need three doors down tickets, Audrey Colvin will be selling them on Murphy Online Yard Sale next Saturday around 4 p.m. because she'll chicken out of going to that concert too. Bruh.
Your third quarter score, Robbinsville 36.
All Robbinsville as we go to the fourth, fans. 36-6 here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Number 4, senior Cutler Adams on the carry for the Black Knights.
Adams carries as we're back live from Big Oak Stadium. 36-6 is the score here in Robbinsville. All Black Knights tonight. Touchdowns, fanned out.
Fumble on the play.
And it was like a fumble recovery. Well, who recovered it?
Recovered the loose ball.
So it looks like Andrews has recovered the loose fumble. We have no clue who recovered it. Audrey, did you get that on instant replay? Did you see who recovered the fumble for the Andrews Wildcats? They were swarming, as we say here in the South. They were a pack of bees out there on the field. Do you?
Quarterback number 3 on the keeper on the right side,
Everett Tatham trying to strike while the iron's hot and get some positive yardage. Good to see that. I'll have to go back and review the videotape footage to see who recovered the Andrews fumble. We're trying to make sure a certain... Well, why ain't he cooking any dinner? Syracuse. Yeah. Syracuse. It's a long way. Oh, boy. Big Orange. Andrews has the football. We'll fix the possession clock. Sorry about that.
Hand off around the right side. Number 1, Samuel Preston on the carry for the Wildcats.
Preston on the carry.
Number 23, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins wrangles him down. Pickup of 2. Second down and 8.
Defense pushed back to their own 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 8 against the Black Knight defense.
Pass complete to Samuel Preston. Immediately rudely greeted by Tillman Adams and Luke Lovin. Big Tillman Adams also helping out. Loss of 1. That was a good tackle by Tillman Adams and Luke Lovin.
It's 3rd down, Black Knight.
3rd and 9. Sure. You can go on Spider Monkey on him if you need to. Dalton Rose is loose. Through the secondary, Tillman Adams trips him up, but it's a bit too late. He crosses the goal line. 28-yard touchdown for Dalton Rose. 28 yards at the 9:58 mark. Here in the fourth quarter, it now makes it 36-12 Black Knights. So with much of Robbinsville's reserves on the field getting some reps, Wildcats are getting some scores.
And the Wildcats line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tatham denied access to the end zone. And it'll be 36-12 as we step aside here on the Graham Star Sports Network. 36-12 as we're back live from Big Oaks Stadium. all Robbinsville at the moment. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going as we roll along into the final two games of the conference schedule next Friday against Hayesville, the Friday after, October 27th, against Swain County. Fair catch made by Darian Ledbetter at the 41-yard line as Graham Birch cleared him on a 4-foot vertical.
And the Black Knight offense comes on the field at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10 now.
10 Black Knights.
$9:58 to play. It appears that sophomore Luke Lovin has stepped in at quarterback. So that's the third quarterback of the night for Robbinsville. Bryce Adams in the last series. And he hands off to Quinn Jumper, I believe it was. Yes, Quinn Jumper. Maybe it's Tanner Hedden. No, it's Cooper Adams.
17, Cooper Adams on the carry for the Black
Is that Cooper Adams music? He's back out there. Is Tanner still out?
Lost of a yard on the play, brings up 2nd and 11 for the Black Knights.
Hedden unfortunately tweaked his knee last week at Murphy, and hopefully we'll have him back. Not sure what the status is of Mr. Hedden at this time. 1-yard loss on the carry by Super Cooper. 2nd and 11.
And off the left side, number 12, Quinn Jumper.
Quinn Jumper does take the ball that time.
Tackling on the play, but number 55, Colton Rose. And
Colton Rose and Antonio Hernandez.
Is the band gone?
They are, yeah, they have RUNNOFT.
Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Black Knights.
Luke Lovin with a lot of time to throw ends up being dropped for a sack
Number 3, quarterback.
by Dalton Rose.
Take it down for a loss on the play.
Number 5.
Take it down for number 5, Dalton Rose.
Swain's up 22-7
4th down, 4th and 11.
over the Murphy Bulldogs. 8 minutes to go, so that game running almost parallel with ours, honestly, here in Robbinsville.
Number 15, Kilby Waldron back deep to return for the Wildcats.
Sorry, was that 22-7? 8 minutes to go.
Gage Williams will punt away to the 30-yard line.
Roll.
And it's rolling, it's bouncing, it's teetering, it's tottering, it's out of bounds.
24-yard line.
Right around the 24, Zeke Silvers scoops it up.
Senior Zeke Silvers for the White Knights.
So the Cats will get the ball back after a short series by Robbinsville's fresh bodies. And the 1st 10 Wildcats at the 24-yard line. They don't. Pass complete to Graham Birch. He's immediately wrapped up, swung around, do-si-doed by Cooper Adams. Good to be calling out Super Cooper's name. He was out for a few games with collarbone issue.
29-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 5 against the Black Knight defense.
5-yard gain. Pass incomplete, intended way downfield to Graham Birch.
Play with number 8, Hayden Lil. Fastball's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Quarterback, number 3, Everett Tatham on the keeper.
Everett Tatham on the carry.
Tackle led by number 88, Casey Buchanan, number 74, John Dominguez.
John Dominguez and Casey Buchanan on the tackle.
Against the Black Knight defense.
It is a 2-yard gain. 4th and 3.
To discourage.
And up goes number 5, Dalton Rose up the middle for the Wildcats. Takes the ball out across the 35-yard line. 74. Tackled there by number 74, John Dominguez. 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Rose got what he needed. 1st and 10 now at the 35-yard line.
They're learning, boys. They're learning. These are the young ones.
We're just staying way back.
Pass intended for number 5, Dalton Rose. Defended on the play by number 24, Tillman Adams.
Tillman, who's related? Tillman and Cooper, or Tillman and Cutler?
Cutler and Tillman are brothers. Cooper is a cousin. That's correct. Yep.
Is there another Adams out there?
Bryce.
Tillman's named after his grandpa.
They're all from A but
Rob Ross is a different set of Adams. That's correct. Yeah. Tommy and them are a different set.
Good sound back.
That's a good
we got
way to
2
put it.
sets of Adamses.
They're all A Adamses, but they're 2 separate sets.
That's exactly right. Thank you.
2 sets of Buchanans, right?
That's right.
Hand off around the right side, number 25, Holden Todd on the carry.
Holding Todd and
No. Fourth running the clock, he said.
tackle made by
Tackle on the play by number 8, Caden Lell.
Caden Lell and Rylan Waldrop, excuse me. I'll pick up there about 6 yards. Third and 1 at the 44.
And up the middle, number 5, Dalton Rose on the carry for the Wildcats. Takes the ball out to midfield. In a marker just across midfield. 79. Taken down on the play by number 79 for the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Anybody know who 79 is?
Not a clue, my friend. That's got to be a call-up.
Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Yes, somebody moved up.
It's got to be a JV that's moved up, and we don't have an updated roster. Tatham drops back. Pass somehow miraculously complete, I believe.
Did he complete it?
He held on to it.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
Pass complete to number 5, Dalton Rose.
I don't know how.
Taken down by number
I don't either. I don't think anyone does.
I thought I said
Tillman Adams on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Saliva is going to sue us for the night's over. 4:07 left to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 against the Black Knight defense.
Yes. They'll be 8-0 after tonight. Handoff goes to Samuel Preston, sandwiched by John Dominguez and Cooper Adams.
Preston on the carry for the Wildcats.
74-17.
Number 74, John Dominguez. Number 17, Cooper Adams on the tackle for the Black Knights.
I know they're going to get it, dude.
Quarterback number 3, Everett Tatum on the keeper for the Andrews Wildcats.
17.
Taking down by number 17, Cooper Adams.
That's what they're not stopping.
Another first down looks like for Andrews, excuse me. Cooper Adams getting a lot of shout outs here late in the game.
Good, you.
Handoff goes around the left side. Number 25, Holden Todd on the carry for the Wildcats.
Holden Todd on the carry.
17, Cooper Adams.
Super Cooper on the tackle. Nope.
Brings up second and 3.
Stay till the final whistle blows. Fair. Second and 3. Buck 30 left to play. Tatham airs it out. Deep. Way downtown. Flag will come out. Caden Lell turned his back on the receiver, and you can't do that. That's going to be pass interference against the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Pass interference is the call against the Black Knights.
I'll move Andrews up to another first down. Fans are starting to file out of the stadium. This one's close to the record books here. Buck 28 to go. It is a 15-yard penalty for pass interference. Caden Lell out there in the secondary just trying to do what he could to make a play, and you see the end result. Wake up, Hodge. They're all off screen. There you go. Thank you. Cats at the 13. Pass complete to Graham Birch for a touchdown. $13-yarder coming in at the 112 mark.
I like the way they plays, man. I like like 60 points for you.
Oh, we know you do. We know. And Ty Clark going to line up for the point after. It's going to split the uprights.
Number 13, Ty Clark with a point after for the Andrews.
It is good.
Minute 16 left in the game.
36-19 is now your docket as we step aside for the final time tonight here on the Grand Star Sports Network.
Number 13, Ty Clark kicks it off.
Ty Clark with the kickoff. Zeke Silvers fumbles it around, finally picks up at the 9. He'll get some positive yardage either way. Finally tripped up and teetered out of bounds by number 2, who we don't have on the roster. Sorry about that. We're sure he's a heck of a ball player, whoever number 2 is. So we're at the 37. Robbinsville will have a shot at 1, maybe 2 plays before we head to the exits here tonight. Luke Lovin back in. Heard you first time, sweetie. I'm sorry. There's no bathrooms up here. Here's Super Cooper Adams. Boy, when he takes off, he can get going. He's across the 50.
Next ball down across midfield into Wildcat territory.
14-yard run for Cooper Adams. 50 seconds to play. Oh.
Wildcat 49-yard line. First and 10, Black Knights.
We'll do our very best, fans, to have volleyball playoff coverage for you here in a week or so. We'll probably be back on the air with football before then, though. I'm sure we will. First round is next Saturday. We'll be on Facebook Live tomorrow if you want to join us for Robbinsville Murphy youth football all throughout the day.
William Wood.
Go. Just go. Just get out. Final play of the game. Aldridge bouncing. Dinner is done. Fans, it's done here at Robbinsville as well. 36-19 is going to be your final docket when it's all said and done here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We appreciate all of you being with us wherever you may be tuned in. And we know that it was a lopsided affair for most of the game, of course. Probably turned out to be in favor of Robbinsville. It was a 36-0 gamut before the Wildcats even scored. They scored 19 here in the fourth quarter. Made the final score a little more respectable. Defending, Smoky Mountain Conference champions struggling tonight here in Graham County. Robbinsville 3-0 now in divisional play this season, 7-1 overall. Back with you next Friday for varsity football action here on Graham Star Sports. Until next Friday, Kevin Hensley on behalf of the Graham Star Sports Network and Audrey Colvin's already back in Marble. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.